Let's look at the next page. So we're going to do comparing numbers, and we'll look at here first. Remember, top left, we always start at the top left. So we're going to compare, this time, 3 numbers. And our 3 numbers are, this is our first number, this is our second number, and this is our third number here. We're starting with this top number. What number have we got here? So we're using base 10 materials. We're using our place value chart, and we've got the number here, and it's written. What's our number here? That's right, it's 37. Let's look at it. We've got 3 10s, 7 1s, 37. We've got our place value chart, 3 10s, 7 1s, 37. We've put the number together, and we've got 37 here, and it's written 3 10s and 7 1s equals or is the same as 37. Let's look at this number. What number have we got here? Can you see? That's right, it's 22. There's the picture. 2 10s are 20 and 2 1s 22. Here's our place value chart. 2 10s, 2 1s 22. There's the number written, and there it's written with some words. 2 10s and 2 1s equals is the same as 22. Here's our third number. What's our third number? That's right, it's 29. We can look at all these different ways of showing 29. 2 10s, 9 1s, 29 in base 10 materials. There's our place value chart. 2 10s, 9 1s, 2 10s and 9 1s equals or is the same as 29. Now our question says, how can we compare, look at them together and look at what's the same and look at what's different. How can we compare 37 and 22? So how can we compare these two numbers? How can we compare? Let's have a look down here. First of all, it says 3 10s is more than 2 10s. Do you remember, if we look at just the 10 number, we've got 3 lots of 10. If I show you that in our place value chart, there's 37 and there's 22. We're comparing and we're saying, look, 3 10s is more than 2 10s. So 37, that number, 37, is more than 22. What about this one? What about the number 37 and 29? There's 37, here's 29. Which number is more? Which is the greatest number? Let's have a look. 37, 29. Let's always look at the 10s. Look at the 10s. Which has got more 10s? This number, because there's 3. 37 is more than 29. So when we look at all 3 numbers, 37, 22 and 29, we find out that 37 is the greatest because it's got 3 10s and 7 1s. Now, if we look at these numbers here, we look at 22, let's put 22 on there, 22 and the number 29. Let's compare those two numbers together. Oh, I need another 2. Okay, let's get another 2 and I'll be ready to show that. Here's another 2. So 22 and 29. There's our 2 numbers, 22 and 29. Oh, it's the wrong colour, Mrs. Prothero. What are you on today? Let's try that again. 22 and 29. We're going to compare these 2 numbers together. There we are. Oh, I'm getting mixed all together, aren't I? I need a yellow 2 and I need a pink. There we are. I knew I'd get there in the end. Let's look at this again. We need to see the number 22 is less than 29. Now, this is a bit tricky because if we're looking at which one is less, if we look at the 10s, what can you tell me about the 10 number? That's right, they're the same. we've got 2 10s in that number and 2 10s in this number, but the numbers are not the same. Which is the smallest? So if we look here and they're the same, we have to look now in the ones column. Which has got the less? Which is the smallest number here? And it's the 2. So we say that 22 is smaller than 29. And 22 out of all of our numbers, 37 and 37, 29, 22, 22 is the smallest number. You see, both 22 and 29 have got 2 10s. So what should we compare next? We need to compare the ones. And then if we want to put these numbers in order, we can put them from smallest to greatest and greatest to smallest. Let's have a look at this. The smallest number was 22, that's right. So there's 22. Then the next number was 29 and our greatest number was 37. That's them in order. 22, 29, 37. And if we looked on a number line, 22 would come first, then 29 would come next, and then 37 would be the last one. Then if we put them from greatest to smallest, we can change that round and we can say 37 is the greatest. We know 22 is the smallest. And 29 is in the middle, from greatest to smallest. Right, you could have a go at this activity at home. I know you haven't got base 10 materials, but you could ask your partner to show a number. You could give them a number between 20 and 40 and then ask your partner to show a number that's more than that. So say you ask your partner or your friend or your brother or sister to say they say the number 28. You could ask somebody to show you a number that's more than 28. And you could use your place value chart. So here's my place value chart. I want to show a number more than 28. So I think I'm going to give it a bigger number in the tens because 28 has got 2 10s. So I'm going